The Home Hunter with Tiffany Hunter. For 40 years, The Home Hunter has been helping people find their dream home and learn about home-related products. Brought to you in part by those Callaways and Hero Home Services.
Hi, thanks for joining us this morning. I can't believe it's already the middle of October, but it's not too late to be settled into your dream home by the holidays. The builders have lots of communities for you to find a home in the perfect location. And don't forget, we have interesting home-related products to make your home even more special. So sit back and relax while we show you those amazing communities and products.
I'm very pleased to welcome back with us today on The Home Hunter, Nicole White from those Callaways and Callaway Realty. Now, Nicole, I know there are lots of homes still that are great buys on the market. And you've got a special one for us today, don't you?
I do. It's on East Lariat Lane. The home is a 4-2, just under 2,100 square feet. It's located in the desirable Tatum Highlands subdivision.
Oh, that is nice.
Yes. The exquisite home is it's a one-of-a-kind floor plan. Actually, this is the only floor plan for this style home. The kitchen has brand new white shaker cabinets, a beautiful eat-in island with marble countertops, stainless steel appliance package. There's an eating area with a cozy family room and a gas fireplace. Primary suite has a large closet with a huge walk-in shower.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, and the primary suite opens to a refreshing heated PebbleTech pool and spa. There's professionally landscaping, and it's a low-maintenance backyard. And this home has lots of features. You have to come out and take a look.
Well, it sounds like it really does. It sounds fabulous. And that location, people really need to come and take a look for themselves.
Yes.
Now, if they don't want that location or they want something else, you've got it. You've got so many listings that you can help somebody find whatever they want.
We
Isn't that right?
definitely can. Yes, we can.
So if they want to see this one, they need to give you a call right away, or anything else.
Yes, come to the open house or call us for a private tour, or we can help them find the perfect home.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Nicole.
Thank you.
I'm pleased to welcome with us today, we've got Rich Mork with Carpet Direct. And I know there's so much stuff going on with the industry right now. But I know you said you could educate us on some good stuff.
So in our industry, there's lots of fun things out there.
Oh yeah.
Let's get started with, is carpet the right thing to put in the house? In my opinion, Carpet Direct, always. There's a time and a place for every product that's out there.
Okay.
Carpet should be in most homes because of air quality. And people go, what is that all about? Call me, I'll explain why carpet's a better thing to have than hard surface in your house. Scientifically, I can explain that to you.
Okay.
Then you get to what hard surfaces do we put in our house? And then there's a plethora of ones out there to do. So do we do tile? Do we do vinyl? Do we do laminate? Do we do hardwood? What do we do?
There's so many choices.
And how do we do it?
Yeah.
So
and then, but you're going to tell people though, there's benefits to probably anything?
there is. So you can take any product. There's no perfect product out there.
Okay.
So everything has its benefits and everything has its flaws. So our job, if we're doing it right, as a Carpet Direct agent, is to come into your home, bring the samples, explain to you what it is that's best for your home for the situation you have. If you've got pets, if you've got kids, if you've got rowdy kids, if you've got a mom that likes to start food fights, those sorts of things. Those are all of the fun things that happen. It could happen in a house, should happen in a house. But we can account for all of those.
Educate them all, and just so everybody knows exactly what they're getting. And then I know the other thing we were talking about is that you got to have patience, because trying to get everything, I know it just doesn't come as fast as it used to.
Yeah, I'd like to say that we're back to you order it in a week, we'll have it here and we'll get it installed. Sometimes we can still do that.
Wow. Okay.
Sometimes we can't. So if you have one of our agents say, okay, let's pick 3 different colors of this product, that's so that we can get it installed in the time frame that you need it, because one color may be out of stock, one color might not be.
That makes
and so
sense.
get your good, better, best choices and be okay with any of the 3 choices, or say, you know what, this is the one I want, and then just be patient. We'll eventually get it and we'll get it in your house and it'll be beautiful.
That works. So bottom line, they need to contact you, because then you're going to get the right person that's going to go in and make sure that they get exactly what they want.
That
and know
is-
what to expect.
That is correct. If we're doing our job well, which if my agents are, let me know and I'll get them to where they do their job well.
Well,
So,
thank you.
You
All right,
bet.
well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm pleased to welcome with us today. We've got Steve LeClaire with Bellegarde and Mariah Griffin with Marvell Masonry. And what is going on? There is so much stuff going on right now.
Yes, there is. And I actually brought a special guest, Steve LeClaire. He works for Bellegarde, or runs Bellegarde, and he's got some information about products and what you should use and the right things to make your landscape project perfect.
I love it. So let's hear it.
Great, I appreciate it. Thanks, Tiffany. You know, over the last 10 years or so, we've really seen the use of concrete pavers for driveways and backyards and walkways explode across the valley. It's been a great addition to outdoor living, and I don't think anybody will deny the beauty that you see in those products. But especially like when we've got weather like we had last night, and we've got a hard monsoon rain, nothing is more frustrating than walking outside and seeing the sand that goes in between those interlocking pavers washed out because you don't have rain gutters on your house and it's taken all that sand away. And that sand is absolutely integral to the interlocking pavers that we provide. So we've got a really fantastic solution to that, and it's polymeric sands. Those polymeric sands do a couple of different things. One, it's a flexible pavement, so it binds everything together. And most importantly, it won't crack, and you won't see that abrasion or degradation when those rains or anything else comes along to take it out. The other nice benefit you get from it is that you don't see the weeds come up, and you're not out there roundupping on a weekly basis.
Because you know that's going to happen for sure too.
Exactly. Or those little anthills that you see sometimes pop up between the pavers. It just takes all that away.
Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. I need that.
Yeah.
It's amazing though, because you get that as soon as we do actually get rain, we get those great monsoons, and then suddenly it's insane where things are shifting and the sand is not where it's supposed to be.
Absolutely. The product that we recommend for this is from a company called Technoseal. It's been around for 35 years. In fact, our parent company thought so much of it, they actually acquired the company a few years ago. So they make polymeric sands, they make sealers and cleaners as well, and all those products are available from Mariah at Marvell.
Perfect. All right. Well, everybody definitely needs to check it out because I know a lot of people need it. So thank you both for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dorn Homes is excited to welcome you to this premier new home community in Prescott, the Westwood at Deepwell Ranch. Located on Willow Creek Road, just north of 89A, you will be close to planned development of shopping, schools, and the new headquarters park. Homeowners will be less than 10 miles from both historic downtown Prescott and the Prescott Valley Entertainment District, 5 miles from Watson Lake and Willow Lake, and many other outdoor recreation areas with walking and biking trails. Westwood offers a large number of designs to choose from that range from over 1,500 to almost 2,600 square feet, offer 2 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 baths, and 2 to 3 garages depending on the plan. They feature timeless architecture, along with various sizes of home sites in the community. Each home will offer you the opportunity to personalize, structure, and design features to fit your lifestyle. These homes are a great value with prices starting in the mid-400s. Call 928-451-7944 for more information or visit their website at dornhomes.com. We have back with us today Erin Heck with Hero Home Services. And as always, I mean, I love everything that you guys do, but remind people what you kind of do.
Well, we have a $59 unclog any drain, or it's free. We'll guarantee that we'll unclog your drain. If for any reason that we can't, we will not charge you. And along with that, we do a free camera inspection to make sure that the clog has cleared, has been pushed on, and if there are any other issues that might need to be addressed, that would be more extensive.
Yeah, well, and that's one of my favorite things is the fact that you can get a camera in there and just kind of see what's going on, because people don't realize. I mean, you just don't even think about it. It's like, okay, it goes away and you don't realize that there's other stuff that's going on down there.
And you might want to think, okay, I don't want to think about it, but it really is something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
For example, personally at our house, with the camera inspection, we discovered that there were some cracks in the sewer drain coming from the house to the clean out. They were able to excavate a small area, clean it out, line the drain. It's like new now, put it back with very little downtime.
And that is crazy that you can actually do that, especially because anything dealing with like sewers and all the pipes and everything. And that's scary to people. So it's nice, it's reassuring to know that you could actually do it and it can be kind of minimal of what you have to do with it.
Very professionally done.
Oh, I love it. Well, no matter what, whatever plumbing needs they need to be calling you and have you out there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Don't go away. We'll be back with more homes and information right after these messages.
Coit's here to help keep your home clean, healthy, and happy. We've been in our homes for months now, looking at our messes and wishing them away. Stop wishing and call the pros at Coit. We use the most advanced methods to keep your carpets, furniture, natural stone, wood, and air ducts as clean as new. Now more than ever, trust Coit to keep your home healthy and clean. Call today and take 40% off select Coit services.
The people you trust Coit.
I'm very pleased to welcome with us today. We've got Robert Pearson with Solarize. And I know there's a lot going on with the solar, so let's hear it.
There is, specifically August 31.
Okay.
Not October 31. APS has the ability to lower their RPC rate by 10%, which they do every year, which is their solar buyback. So what that means in a nutshell is if you have a proposal today, it's going to be 10% more to do it after August 31 because we've got to add 10% more on if you're not getting 10% on the back end from your solar.
Wow.
So, you know, the writing is on the wall, and I mean, people should understand what's going on here. I mean, if anyone looked at Lake Mead, which I looked at, and I was shocked because I hadn't really looked at it. I used to play on that lake 25 years ago. In another year, there will be zero energy coming out of there if the water level is below the turbines. You know, SRP, my utility, is buying more energy from Palo Verde, and both the SRP and APS have warned about future power delivery after this summer. So get ready for rolling brownouts. The thing about what we do and people are shocked, you know, I just met with a lady the other day who saw me and called me. She already had solar, but she dealt with the solar idiot. So everything that went wrong in 6 months, and her bill is $100 more than it would have been before. So now she wants me to add on solar. You know, there is no cost, people, for what we have to share with you. It's just like paying your electric bill, only less, and you own it and it never goes up. Besides the fact that you get a free EV charger that we're putting in.
Ooh, I like that.
Till the end of this month, because they're going up, they're doubling in price. So we're giving you a free one, which is really for added value at resale. And besides the fact that in another 7 years, you know, the auto manufacturers are forecasting that they will have 50% of the car sales will be EV. Elon Musk says he can produce 20 million cars a year by 2030, which is what, a quarter of the population, you know?
That's crazy. Well, and I mean, obviously with solar, you have good fight here of why everybody needs it anyway. But the money alone, but the environment, there's just so much going on that people need it. They don't even, I think a lot of people don't even realize how much they absolutely need it. And it doesn't cost anything to call you, have you come out. And the fact that you can actually get them into it and they're not all of a sudden having to put down money. And people, that's where people freak out about. They're like, oh, I have to put thousands of dollars down. But they don't. Yeah.
You don't even have to be pretty. You can be, that would be nice. But anyway.
I love that.
The bottom line is this. You get a free EV charger till August 31. Pick up the phone, call. We'll spend an hour together. If you can look me in the eye at the end of an hour and tell me that I wasted your time, I'll buy the couple $200 dinner to the restaurant of their choice right then and there. It's never happened and it never will.
Wow. All right. They heard it here and they need to definitely call you right away.
Good deal. Thank you.
Thank you. K. Hovnanian Homes is proud to welcome you to Tortosa, a master planned community in Maricopa. This community offers affordable, single-family new homes in a picturesque setting with a variety of community amenities, including several parks, a basketball court, pond, and putting green. Plus, you can enjoy plenty of open space and easy access to a variety of recreational activities and local conveniences close by. Choose from 4 single-story home designs that feature spacious and open floor plans that range from over 1,300 square feet to 2,000 square feet and offer 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2 to 3 baths, and all with 2-car garages. There are plenty of included features and available options to choose from to make this home perfect for your family's needs. This community is over 70% sold out, so you'll want to act fast. There are a few homes available for quick move-in as well. Homes are attractively priced, starting in the upper 300s. For more information, call 888-261-1235 or visit their website at khav.com/Tortosa. I'm pleased to welcome with us today, we've got R.K. Bob Brown with Arizona Foundation Solutions. And I know we've talked about a lot of these things before, but you've got, I know, a patent on something. Tell me what's going on with all this.
Well, I have several patents, but the one we're talking about here is how you hold a house down during heavy winds.
That's crazy to even think about that, just for the record, because I'm thinking a heavy wind could blow a wall or do something. I wouldn't even think about that.
Right. Yeah, they call them hurricane straps.
Okay.
And typically when the wind comes along to a house, it goes up and down, and if it goes up, it hits the eave.
Okay.
Well, then the eave just lifts the whole house right up off the ground. You could land in Kansas.
That's a scary thought. So with those, so you've got, there's straps that you have that actually hold it down?
So originally there's a strap that goes about 2 feet up the 2x4 on the outside.
Okay.
With 24 screws, and it's covered with wire and stucco, and then it gets to the concrete and it angles in. Those straps typically only last 3 years or so and they're gone.
Really?
And then replacing it is brain damage because you basically have to rip all the stucco and paper off, put a new strap on, restucco it, repaint it to match, which is both really hard to do, and then that only lasts 3 years.
Well, and I can only imagine how many people are not doing it because they don't even know that there's a problem with it. So you have the perfect solution for this.
Right. So along with my Never Rust system, we come from the underside through the toe plate into the stub with a very large screw, very long screw, and with a loop that hangs down that goes through the composite bar that we put in when we do the rebar replacement. And it's there's no metal parts to rust.
Oh, you're kidding. So it'll last. Like, you don't have to worry about it at all.
It'll last forever, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, there's another no-brainer. And I know there's so many different reasons people should be calling you because they don't even realize. Like, I know there's different signs that we've talked about in the past of if you see like a crack and those types of things, but they really should be calling you if they have any questions about any of this so you can come out and see what might be need to be done there.
For sure. I mean, if you see that horizontal crack right on your stem wall, right above the ground, that means you got problems, you need to address it.
All right, and that's when they need to be picking up that phone quickly. Call you. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us again.
You bet.
I'm happy to welcome back with us today Karina Cruz with Valley Sparkle Cleaners. And we're talking about, how amazing a job your crew does. When you guys come in, it's like the house is so spotless. I love it. I look forward to when you guys are actually coming. But kind of remind people of some of the stuff you do.
We do residential and commercial, and then we focus on like recurring cleanings. You could also call if you're doing it one time or like move in, move out cleanings, but we try to do like more recurring services where we could schedule you like weekly, bi-weekly, or once a month.
Oh yeah, I mean, I live for it. I've got you every other week, and I live for that because, like I said, it's so nice. It's like not having to do some of those things of you guys come in and take care of it, and it is just wonderful because, I mean, people in the past, you're still kind of like, do I have to clean for the cleaners? Do I have to, and it's different. So I love everything that you guys do.
Yeah.
But you can do just the one, just the one stop of move in or move out as well.
Yeah, and then we're a little bit different because we do like top to bottom cleanings without any of those like additional fees that other companies have. So
that's huge.
You want your windows, you want your baseboards, you want your ceiling fans, blinds, whatever you want cleaned. We just do hourly rates. So it's $85 an hour, but if you call and you let us know that you're calling from the home hunter, you get $70 by the hour. So.
Nice. All right. Well, people definitely have to mention that you're coming from the home hunter, so they'll get the deal on that. And no matter what, they need you guys because you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
Keystone Homes Arizona continues its history of innovation with the newest built-for-rent community, the Heavenly Fountain Hills. They believe that the lifestyle choice of renting versus owning shouldn't have to mean compromising quality. They worked with award-winning architects to design this community to showcase beautiful and varied architecture in the homes and thoughtfully planned common spaces. Resort-style amenities, pet-friendly features, and proximity to great shopping and dining add to the ease of living at the Heavenly. It's the best of both worlds with great homes, no shared walls, private, intimate backyards, all coupled with the convenience and amenities of a multifamily community providing no maintenance and stress-less way of living. Call today for more information at 480-546-6603 or visit their website at KeystoneHomesAZ.com. We're here today to talk about the Home Value Hotline.
I love that the Home Value Hotline has a free, no obligation, 7-page report about your home. So it's the value of your home, and it's real values from real people.
It is a special site. It offers many resources in remodeling, refinancing, appraisals, and preparing your home for sale, and much more.
They also offer free email alerts for when a home goes up for sale or when it actually sells in your neighborhood, so you can know everything about that as well.
There is so much information that people can gain from this, and the fact that it's free, no obligation, people should be jumping on this website.
Even if you're not looking to buy or sell this minute, you should go to the site, homevaluehotline.com, and you can get a true value. Most of these sites are not as realistic as this one.
Correct. So people really need to check it out today. I'm very excited. I get to talk about one of my favorite products, and we've got with us Jim Van Heemst with HydroShield. And I know I get very excited about what you do to the shower doors where they're glass and they don't stain. So tell people kind of about your product, what you're doing.
Sure. Good morning. Great to be here. We have a coating that goes on glass and your porcelain tile in your shower walls, makes them all easy to clean. They're water repellent. We seal the grout in the showers too. Just makes it real easy. You don't have to worry about not squeegeeing if you don't want to, but if you don't, a quick wipe with a wet towel will just clean them up real easy. Which
I love, because there is no way I'm getting the boys in my house to actually use a squeegee. So it's so nice that I can actually go through afterwards, and it's just like it's just so simple. And the same thing with the countertops.
Yeah, countertops as well. We seal marble, travertine, limestone. Quartzites now are very popular and very susceptible to staining. So the typical sealer that most people use is not usually enough for quartzite. So ours is, and ours is great on quartzite. And we love to work with brand new homes, builders, contractors, countertop installers, and really protect everything from day one.
I was just going to say, it would be so much better if they do it from day one, and so you're not trying to get a stain out, you're actually just preventing the stains instead, because I know that's really tough. But I know that you've been able to come in, and whether it be the shower door or the counter, that I know there's something that you do, like some process to be able to get it amazingly looking new, and then you put your product on. But that's got to be a lot more difficult. So I'd rather them start from the start.
It is. We can clean old shower doors. We can remove stains from countertops. So it's we can do that, but it's always best and cheaper to do it before that happens.
I agree with that, and people definitely need to be calling you and having you take care of this, because like I said, I love this. I am such a big fan, so obviously they need to do it too.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us again.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Mattamy Homes has a vibrant new community for home seekers with spectacular sweeping views. Arya Ranch offers residents a wonderful natural setting with a mountain backdrop in Surprise, Arizona. Enjoy great access to nearby conveniences, daily necessities, and major employment centers with close proximity to Loop 303, taking you anywhere in the valley you want to go. They are now selling in the city of Surprise with 4 beautiful new model homes available for touring. There is a total of 10 floor plans to choose from that range from over 1,600 to almost 2,900 square feet and offer 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 3 baths, and 2 to 3 car garages. With this kind of variety, you are sure to find the perfect home design to fit your family. They have flexible architectural options to fit every lifestyle. Once you have the floor plan selected, you can move indoors to select the fit and finishes that reflect your personal style, or choose from an offering of pre-designed quick move-in homes already under construction. Prices start in the 400s. Call them today at 480-771-6396 or go online to mattamyhomes.com and set up in-person or virtual appointments today. The Salvation Army and home ownership industry have a wonderful partnership we'd like to tell you about. Addiction is the problem, and the Salvation Army can provide the solution with your help. There are 5 family store locations throughout the valley for you to purchase items or donate goods. So if you are moving or purging or just have things you no longer need, please call 1-800-728-7825 or visit one of their 5 locations. Remember, your unwanted items can save a life. Call 1-800-728-7825 today. We have back with us today Frank Preciado with Price Mortgage, and There is so much going on right now. What is happening?
Well, what's the hot word right now? Inflation, inflation, inflation.
Right.
So, inflation affects everything, including affecting the housing market. And what's going on right now is because realistically mortgage rates, because they're long-term rates, they're a reflection of inflation. So inflation goes up, mortgage rates go up.
Yeah.
And what's really happening with that is that it's affecting affordability. A lot of people that were in the market that were able to purchase homes that maybe at higher prices, they can no longer afford it at these rates. So what that's doing is it's cutting out a lot of people from the market, and it's changing it where it's really becoming a buyer's market, that the sellers don't really have the same options that they could a year or two ago, where everybody was trying to get into a home.
Yeah.
So that's bad, obviously, because it makes it more difficult for people to get into a home. But there is a silver lining, because if you can still qualify right now, because there aren't that many buyers, sellers are much more willing to do a lot of things to get you into a house.
Yeah, they will definitely negotiate, yeah.
They're willing to negotiate not only closing costs, but sometimes they can go a little bit further. One of the products that we're really having success with right now is a product which is called the 2-1 buy down,
okay,
which allows you to basically get into the house. It gets paid with a concession from the seller, but it lets you get into a house at an interest rate 2% lower than what your long-term interest rate will be. The second year it would be 1% lower, so it kind of lets you ease into that.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's nice, and really you have to focus not right now about what the payment's going to be right now, but kind of in the future.
Exactly.
And because right now, rates are going up because the Fed is really trying to control inflation, and they're throwing everything at it, including the kitchen sink. But it's one of those things of it's going to get bad before it's going to be worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
But it is going to get better.
So there's hope.
No, long-term inflation is going to get under control. Rates will come back down. We'll have a more stable market, and that's really what people have to focus on: is how can we get you into a home right now when you can take advantage of the fact that sellers are willing to be so flexible, and then in the future working you into a more long-term program that will keep that payment low for you.
All right, well, you're obviously going to be the one that's going to take care of that for them. So they're going to be calling you and saying, all right, let's get started. So I appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you.
That's it for another week, but we hope to see you back next Sunday morning for a lot more great home buys and exciting home-related products. Don't forget, if you missed any information, you can watch the entire episode on our website at homehuntertv.com or call us at 602-331-7292. And remember to look for the Trane logo when buying your new home or remodeling your existing one. Reliable heating and cooling, fast professional service, that's Trane. I'm Tiffany Hunter, and I hope to see you again next Sunday morning. Thanks for joining us.